first of all, thanks a lot. It's a real pleasure for me, a great honor to be here with you.
Yes.
And thanks a lot to give us also the opportunity to report about our achievements and our activities. So when the IMA was realizing, or the people in the market were realizing that monorail could help to solve the public transportation topics, as it was in the past maybe more used in amusement parks or on smaller distances. So in 2009 there was the, let's say, the foundation time for the International Monorail Association, and there was a group meeting each other saying, okay, this could be a solution to improve even the public transportation in future, and let's try to find a platform for communication, for organized standards, and to help to promote the solution, because we need cost-effective solutions, safe solutions, but also solutions which can be integrated quite quick to the cities. And this monorail is exactly done for. So when we look to the markets outside there, we see that in the past there were very short distances for such monorail systems, which was related to the point that it was a lot used on airports, in amusement parks, everything on shorter distance. But if we see now that the average distance of a system is increasing a lot during the last years, from 7 kilometers up to 29 kilometers now in near future. So we see that it's more and more used really in the public transportation sector also, because the people understood more and more that it's a real alternative for the conventional, compared to the conventional rail system, to implement a new solution in a quick time into the cities. I fully agree to this. I think we see worldwide development on this, that monorails are increasing. We expect for the next 10 years a growth of more than 400% in the market. And looking to the mega cities of the world, where we need fast solutions now, or solutions which can be implemented very fast. So monorail is really an increasing solution also for these areas. With Cairo now the 8th mega city is using monorail in the public transportation system, and you here in Asia simply have some of the biggest cities in the world. So it's done for cities like this. And we see also from the public transportation plans that monorail is a considered solution here in the Asian market. And this is something where Europe is still a little bit hesitating, but all the other areas where we have fast-growing cities, fast-growing communities, their monorail is already considered as a good solution. In this month, the point, I think the start of the breakthrough is already happening as we see this growing market. And now it's really to proceed with this and to implement them. We have a very good example in Cairo right now, in Egypt, where we have 2 lines with more than 90 kilometers within 2 years implemented into the city. And this is what you cannot achieve with other systems right now, because you can precast the solutions outside of the city, very close to the construction site. For example, bringing in during the night and then implementing the next few hundred meters of the system with less interruptions of the normal traffic than with other systems. So if this is understood rightly and the people are proceeding now with the solutions, then I'm quite sure that we see in the next 5 to 10 years really this growing market, maybe even bigger than we would expect with the calculations now. The box to solve it. And just a few words then maybe about fog-tech fire protection, as we are the world market leader on active fire protection solutions for trains. We deliver fire detection, fire suppression systems for rolling stock equipment. There are more than 20,000 systems already running around the world to protect people. And this is also one thing where we are very honest, I think, also always, and very professional, that we have to ensure that our systems are working rightly in line with the application. Just to give an example, we had a very strange discussion a few weeks ago here, and if the people do not understanding the relations between a layout of a system or how to detect a fire in the right way, then it's also difficult to have a reliable system which has the right safety level. Very simple example now with hydrogen systems coming up. And if I see that people want to use normal flame detectors on hydrogen systems which will not detect the fire, because hydrogen is burning without any seeable flame. So then it will not work, such a system. And we do not forget that we speak about human life if we speak about fire protection. So it's nothing to kidding with. Absolutely, but it has to be really taken serious with a real assessment, following the standards, and also necessary to have the right knowledge about the fire scenario itself. Because just to make business out of this, because I put some detectors together, very risky, especially for the people in use. Yeah, so we as Fogtech are within the Chinese market since a very long time. And we are already very successful in the building and industrial applications here in China with our high-pressure water mist solutions. And now I think it's the right time also to understand or to get more sensitivity on the safety issues, also in regard to fire. So we see that there's some development here also in the market, and the people here in China, like our customers already, CRRC really can count on us to get always a reliable, highly available solution which fits to the requirements and the application to protect people at the end. Because this is the point where we're working every day to protect people and to ensure that the assets we have can run every day. Because any interruption of the system would also, let's say, have negative effects to the complete balance of any system, right? So we have to ensure that we have no interruptions, but first target is always to protect people.